Howdy y'all, welcome back to Call the Wild. Today we're here in Revontuli and I'm going to be going over my grind setup, which I do have herd managed. So I'm going to go through and there's going to be quite a few diamonds shot today. I had 3 last time I went through, I think. Matter of fact, should be 1 standing over here somewhere. Maybe not. But what I wanted to talk about was how everybody all of a sudden, just because Jaxie Beard said, you know, one thing about they don't consider it nothing bad, and there's nothing wrong with the way that people play the game. And then some people are like, well, they still consider it, you know, doing this, or they consider it cheating, or they consider it a short way to, you know, get a great one. And, you know, that's everybody's entitled to their opinions. But I think the most important thing at the end of the day is, you know, do you have fun? Like me, when I want to get whitetail, I just have this set up because I want the other great one racks. So I have this one set up to where I can go through, you know, shoot whitetail. Although I don't skip any zones. Like I don't have any zone built up. I don't have any areas where I just pass over because they're all level 1 deer. Like every area I go to, I shoot a couple. And it's hard to shoot more than that now. Like this herd management thing, I almost didn't set this up on purpose because hell, I couldn't get more than 2 of them shot. The only thing I did was leave the diamonds up when they showed up. And then I'd shoot the, you know, the bigger ones. And then the rest of them would run off and I'd try to pop them. And either I couldn't catch them or they just get away, or I'd hit them bad and they wouldn't die. You know, if I'm not shooting them with a, you know, hitting them in the ankle or something. So it's just, it all depends on how you want to play. Like, do you value opening your map to multiplayer? Then okay, you might not want to do a herd management, because anytime somebody else comes on your map and they shoot anything that you don't plan on being shot, then they're going to screw up your herd management. So you pretty much eliminating that map from multiplayer. If you ever use multiplayer as like putting your maps out there. Do you care if you get a bunch of diamonds of a certain animal? Like, do you care if you have a bunch of whitetail diamonds? Like me, I've already got enough initially that I'm okay with having a few extra here and there. Ah, there he is. Oh, I might actually have 2 with this zone now. I doubt he is though. I don't know. He don't look big enough. But this one, yeah, I think he's gonna make it. 244 to 285. Dash up biggin. Yeah, he looks kind of skinny on the front part. But I'm gonna go through here, you know, shoot these diamonds that I got, because I haven't got a diamond whitetail. I think the last one I got was off of Mississippi that I found in one of the zones on the very top of the coast. But we're gonna go through here, shoot these, you know, talk about herd management, why some people think it's right, why some people think it's wrong. You know, it's like if they don't like herd management, that just means they don't have fun doing it. So it's really not a detractor to, you know, them playing the game or you playing the game. You know, like I said, if you're having fun, do what you want to do. Oh, see? Oh, it's so hard to hit the second deer. There we go. Oh, hopefully he ain't a diamond, because if he is, I just boo-booed that one up. But let's get over here and pick up this biggin, see what he is. Yeah, and it's like, if you don't like it, you don't have to do it. And then some of them were just hoping EW would speak out against it, because it's just the most evil of evils. It's like, if you like seeing a lot of diamonds and that's what gets you excited, some people don't care if it's something they come across that they forced or if it's something they come across organically. They just want to see a diamond. So, hey, how can you say that's not fun to them? Like, you can't judge somebody. That's subjective. So, and when something's subjective, like it doesn't really have like a defining thing that, you know, makes it so it is. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, you got them ivory tips on there. Oh man, them G2s are ginormous. All right, take a quick little photo of him with the dog. All right, let's pick him up, see what he is. 268.51. Man, that's a pretty good one. That's one of my bigger ones that I've seen. Go ahead and get him tax. Sure, we can use him for something. Or if anything, I mean, you can put him in another lodge. It's not like we have to pay for lodges. All right, now let's go up here and cry about this one, because I am. If it wasn't a diamond, or if it was a diamond. Oh yeah, we definitely didn't save that. So if it was a diamond, yep, I just screwed that one up. Like, I should have just reset the time, but I was in the middle of talking, so it was like, whatever. So we'll go up here and look at this one. See what we messed up, whether we need to cry or not. And we don't have to cry. He's just a 237. Thank goodness. Yeah, I was right. He's a little skinny in the front of the frame. Alrighty. And then we'll move on to the next spot. And any ptarmigans or anything we come across, we definitely gonna take out if we can. Unless my shot is bad. Which is all the more likely. Oh, there it is. Alright, well, at least my shot wasn't bad on that one. I don't even know what it was. Let's see. Anything special? Absolutely not. But just another one for respawns. Alright, here we got another big one. See if he turns out being diamond. He is, what is he? 235 to 276. So he's got a pretty good shot at it. What else we got? Alright, so we need to get him and him. Hopefully. Alright. Get reloaded. Go down to 150 and aim a little high. That'll do it. Just fall down. There we go. Alright, well, I got two over here I gotta pick up, so they'll give me a little bit more time to talk. Alright, now what started this whole thing was, I think some people got irritated, you know, like they're seeing some of the titles and they're making it think it seems like it's not special to get a diamond or a great wind or anything like that. When you look at how many animals those people shoot, like how many they go through in farm, like their kill count is something ridiculous. Like, look at my codex. Like, you go to hunting and history. Oh, not history. You go to hunter and hunting profile. Yeah, I have 13,000 harvests. So yeah, my profile, there are guys that have probably eclipsed that just in whitetail alone. The great one moose is what, like all of under 6 months, like December. they probably have more moose kills than I have in total on my whole account. So that's absolutely mind-boggling. All right, we're gonna go over here and pick up this one that we just shot. Let's see if he's a diamond. The thing about like the videos some people have been making, how they're kind of taking shots at, you know, some of the other people that make videos about great ones and the grinds and stuff like that. It's like, is it really affecting you, man? Like, is it really that bad? So it's just a 237 gold. And then we'll go back here and pick this one up. You know, is it really affecting you that bad that you got to worry about what someone else is doing? Like, you know, like saying this, you know, we'll do it the right way and blah, blah, blah. It's like, is it really anyone's call to decide how someone else is having fun? Now, I understand you want to have a community of people that, you know, maybe think like you do or whatever. So you're going to push a certain image out there, or you know what your community thinks like. So you're going to say a certain thing. It's like, just, you know, don't judge anybody off of what they do. It's a game, man. Like, at the end of the day, we're all here to have fun. And if somebody wants to herd manage, then let them herd manage. Like, some people herd manage like crazy. Some people, you know, barely do it. Like, I got my great one moose off my first rotation. So I got it off either an initial spawn or it spawned off of one of the 20 things I shot before I got to where I was. Like, that's how fast it was up. Like, I had like 20 kills on the first day of the release. So it's sometimes it's just all about luck, like pure unadulterated luck, because that was luck that I didn't have to do all that. See if we can get him before he gets too far. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be shooting those on the move. Oh, never mind. We can do this. And then we can pop them both. Did we get him? No, we didn't. Oh, if he's a diamond, he ain't a diamond no more. All right, let's go over there and get them. There I am rushing again because I'm talking. But just let, you know, people play the way they want to play. It's like at the end of the day, it's all about if you have fun at playing the game. If you're having fun, then why does it matter what someone else thinks? And it's the same the opposite way. Like, people shouldn't be like, you know, well, I don't know, so I don't see what's wrong with herd management. There ain't nothing wrong with it. It's like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, EW even said they don't care because, like, it's cheat. You know, it's not a cheat or a hack or exploiting the system. It's literally how the game's set up. And then sometimes when you get on those, you know, when people say their map's heating up or something, what happened was they ended up a bunch of the twos, like say they're shooting whitetail, a bunch of the twos they shot ended up going in the lower direction of the score. You know, they ended up dropping to ones, and then as they go further into the map, as they go further into their, you know, rotation, the ones behind them that are spawning into ones and then, you know, walking back to the zones, those are bringing down the score. And then they shoot some big ones, and the big ones turn into bigger ones to offset that average. And all of a sudden it looks like, wow, I'm getting a bunch of diamonds. It's because you just left a string of ones sitting behind you.
because you just killed a bunch of twos that came back as small stuff. So it's like it technically, like, that's herd management. It's just on a very small scale. Like, you're not doing it on purpose. It just happens to flip into that, you know, statistical probability of it happening. Okay, where'd this deer go? And let's see if we can be soul crushed that we messed up a diamond. What are you talking about, dog? I know. I shot a whitetail. Or did it run off in a direction? All right, let's try over here. Oh, he didn't go down. No, he should have went down. It wouldn't be this dark. Oh, they were walking back towards me. Yeah, I'm way off base. All right, here's that one we missed. That wasn't too bad, but that one almost not even close. Never mind. That one, I don't even know how that one hit him. Looked like it went through his legs. Threaded the needle. All right, well, he wouldn't have. All righty, there's another big one. 241 to 282. Now, see, even when it's a herd management kind of thing, like when they're giant racks like that, that's always nice. Like, I don't care if you're getting them through herd management or just coming across them on multiplayer. You see a rack that size, that'd make anybody happy. But yeah, I think the main problem people tend to get out of herd management is they see those like crazy titles people have on streams and on videos and explaining herd management and stuff like that. And it's, you know, if people want to play it that way, then let them play it that way. You know, there's no reason to, you know, get upset about it and try to, you know, say it's bad for the game and stuff like that. If it was bad for the game, then people wouldn't be doing it as much. All right, he's down. Let's go check him out. There's a bear. I don't see nothing else. All right. But I just do it because, you know, sometimes I just want to come through. You know, people have their reasons. Like mine is, it isn't for diamonds and stuff like that or super rares. I'm not trying to do that. I do this because it keeps me less bored when I'm doing a grind trying to get a great one to pop, which is all luck based. Like they don't spawn off diamonds or whatever, because when I got my first great one to spawn for the moose, I didn't shoot any of the diamonds. Now, when EW reset the moose population, they basically herd managed that map for me because I had 7 level 5s on that map on initial spawn. So I didn't shoot any of those. I went by every one of them because I was planning to herd manage right off the bat. So I left all those up and I got to like the second to last lake I was checking, and that's where the great one was. So the herd management had nothing to do with it. Like, that's the map they gave me. So I didn't even shoot those until, you know, a week or 2 later. Because like once I got the great one, it was like, so this grind that we're supposed to be doing, I guess, yeah, I'll just go shoot red deer. So I went and shot red deer and got a red deer great one. But man, that is a chunky rack. All right, let's get a nice little picture of him. Let's see what he is. Wow, that's a gold. That is actually amazing. It must be because it's almost touching in the front. Like, that's the only reason. It's got to be the spread that murdered that. Yeah, it has to be the spread. The spread killed that because everything else on that looks great. So I'm guessing the spread killed it. And I mean, he trolled by. Whew, man, that is a troll and a half, like 254.36. That's ridiculous. That is a nice rack too. Alrighty, well that's troll number one, man. That is kind of sad, and it's all because the spread sucks. Like it's almost a heart. All right, well let's keep on rolling down the line. Man, that is so sad. All right. Yeah, that wasn't like because of weird rack time size or anything. That was all. I almost bet you money that was the spread. All right, so where we headed next? All right, we got us another level 3 sitting over here. He's about 300 away, so change our range. Get zeroed in here. And do it. And then all we gotta do is take a nice little bow rod across, and then we can go pick those up over there too. There was a good one that I shot that's in there, so we'll check him out also. He was just a level 2 though, but he was max weight. All right. We're gonna row our boat. Hop up here and hope I didn't hit the spine. I would think I didn't. But we'll see as soon as we crest this peak. See if this level 3 trolls us. Okay. So we got that one. Yeah, see how wide that is? But he might not be a diamond. Alright, let's check him out. Oh, he's a diamond, 258.57. Yeah, see, like look at his spread. 36.51. So the other one, and see the other one had an 80 main beam length. So he had an 80. This one, the spread is 36. The other one had 30. Like that other one just, oh, it's so sad. And this is nowhere near as chunky as that one. Like that other one had a thick rack. All right, well let's get him taxed. Oh yeah, I caught him double lung. Get him taxed, take a picture, and go on about our way. But if y'all would like me to do a herd management guide, like it's super simple, and I can also show you like multiple ways to set it up because there's ways where you can have it where you just do a normal, grind loop where you have to do a little bit of running, you got a couple spots here and there. And then there's one where you get it narrowed down to, less zones. That way you're not checking them all the time. But there's so many loners, like lone, what do you want to call it? Like whenever you see the water thing that says like, one drinks here, that means that's a solo spawn. Whenever you see a zone that says 5 drink here, that means there's a multiple, 5 at that drink zone. Like watch. See how this drink zone says 5? Means 5 deer drink here. All right, nice little silver. Then there was another one I shot over here. But I don't know where he ran. Oh, there he is. And this is the one that had the decent estimate. So he might be, might not be. All right, let's check him out. Yeah, he just gold. But, and then sometimes, you hit one of those and it says 1. So anything that has like solo stuff, which I don't know how many the Whitetail have. I know moose on Revontuli, you find those single zones all over the place, which is why the great one seems like he can just pop out of anywhere, because all it takes is killing one moose over here, and then all of a sudden he's a solo zone somewhere else. And I don't know how fast respawns pop. Like, I don't know if it's like when you reset. I don't know if they spawn like immediately after you shoot this one, and then there's some, you know, Minecraft monster spawner over in the corner that's popping a whitetail out of it. All right, and now I just run around the top, because when I grind, I don't grind in no hurry. I'm not like trying to hop from tent to tripod, tent to tripod, tent to tripod. Like, I could care less about all that, because when you reset, as long as you're not staying in the as long as you're not, when you reset, as long as you're not staying in the same zone, you'll get respawns. Like, as long as you move on down the chain. Like, if you try to stay at one lake and keep shooting stuff, it's like stuff won't show back up. But if you move, like, if you go kill like 8 more deer and then come back to that zone and reset the time, your repop will be there. So there seems to be some kind of buffer there. I don't know. It's like, I guess it seems like there's a buffer there to keep you from consistent, you know, staying at one spot and just shooting the same 4 deer to get a diamond. But let's keep on moving and trucking along. Oh, here's a respawn that I didn't have before. Another level 3 sitting here. All right, let's go ahead and get him taken out. See if he's a diamond. Oh, he ducked down by the time I did that. Hopefully I didn't hit spine. But we will find out. But at the end of the day, it all depends on, are you having fun? Because that's what games are all about. You know, everybody should get along, be happy. Like, if you like it, good for you. It's just, I think some guys should be careful with like how they word it whenever they say stuff, you know, in certain ways. You know, it's almost like they're looking down on people that do use it. Like, even if I didn't use it, I wouldn't care. Like, if somebody wants to do it, then go for it. Like, the guys that want to kill 500 things a day, go for it. Like, that's not me. I can't do it. I like to run around and look at the map. Like, even when I do herd manage and have a grind, I'm running from here to here and from there to there. All right, well, let's see if this is a diamond. Oh, nope, he's a troll. Man, I am getting trolled left and right today. That's a nice looking rack too. Yeah, it feels like the spread is what kind of screws it. Maybe the number of times also. But yeah, definitely feels like the spread is what gets you more than anything. And the main beam length looks like might be on some of it. All right, well, that's a third level 3 that's a freaking gold. All right, and then I got some tucked over here. Oh, we got an angry chicken. Are you gonna get me? And I like doing that because like I like looking at the trophy screen like this. Let me get one good hit on you. Take a pop. Bam. You got angry chicken pose. All right, we got another level 3 here. And yeah, it looks like his rack's not too close together, so he might be okay. 249 to 290. Alrighty. Let's get him down. Oh. All right, let's check him out. See if he's a diamond. Yeah, and that rack, that's a chunky rack. All right, let's pick him up and check him out. Yep, he's a diamond. Oh, he's a big freaking diamond. 274.41. See, that's what I thought that other one would score, but he had that crappy overall spread because he had like a 80 beam length, and his length of his tines was like up in this area. It was like 54 or something like that. Like that's how bad his tip to tip spread and overall spread was. Woo, that is nice. Oh, he's max weight too. Whew. That is a lovely, that's my biggest whitetail ever outside of Great One. So that is the new king of the lodge right there. Typical. All right, let's get him taxed up. Get in here and take a picture of this pretty boy. See, and even if you're doing herd management, you can still get excited for stuff like this. Like, man, like this is the stuff you live for. Like super rares are nice, but man, give me a big old monster rack like this and I'm happy no matter how I got it. I mean, outside of like, you know, those maps you hop on that have all legendary animals. Yeah, I don't need none of that. But like when you find something like this works out just perfect. All right, we only got a few more legs to go, so we'll go check those out and see if we got any more diamonds left, or threes, or trolls, or whatever you want, whatever floats your boat. And then we'll go put these things in the lodge, because that 274 definitely main lodge edition, like 100%. But like I said, the whole herd management thing, do what you want. It's your game. Like, don't, and if you see a streamer that don't like it, then hey, they don't like it. If you see a streamer that lives by it, then hey, they live by it. That's just how they have fun and play the game. It's also the audience that gravitated towards them. So if you like watching people that grind and grind and grind until they get what they want, then go for it. If you like watching people that do like all natural hunts, you know, and try to like not use outlines and has the HUD turned off, then find that person and watch them, you know, support them. If you like watching people that just talk as they play, then find that person and support them. You know, it's all up to you if you like it, and it's all up to them if they play it. So just as long as everybody has a good time, it's all that matters. Like, you don't have to judge each other for using herd management or not using herd management, or abusing herd management or not abusing herd management. However you want to look at it, however you want to word it. It's all gravy. At the end of the day, we're all friends. You know, it's not like you plotting to destroy another, you know, streamer or YouTuber. You just trying to get your stuff out there. That's at the end of the day, all you gotta do is worry about yourself. And as long as you take care of number one, which is yourself, then you'll always be a leg up on everything. All right, well, we're gonna go check these last couple spots, and then we'll get on to the lodge. Got us another level 3. See if we can get a shot on him and see if he's a troll or not. Looks like he might be okay because he's got good spread. But you never know. Like his antlers definitely aren't as thick as that other one's. That'll get him. All right, let's get over there and pick him up. Got my little Easter gun here. I like the Easter paints they gave us. Like some of the solid colors, like they are kind of crazy. But I like most of the patterns. Like some of them actually look like pretty decent camo. Like green and orange, or you know, like this pastel green and pastel orange and red. Like it's pretty close to like, you know, like this kind of camo. Like see how this is? Like the gun matches that. It's just not in a pattern you would normally see it, but I like it. So it gives you something different to walk around with. Like I don't need everything to look super realistic. I mean, it's, you can almost take a picture of this and show it to someone and they would be like, where's that at? In a game, they'd be like, oh, that's not a real place. No, not a real place. And he's a troll. Man, these level 3s trolled these Nikes out of me today. Yeah, like his went up too much, and that means the tines aren't gonna have enough length to them. Yeah, and then his main beam length was kind of dinky also because it went up instead of going around. Alrighty, well, we got a couple more spots to hit up, and that should do it. But that's a troll number 3, so 3 diamonds, 3 trolls so far. And here we are at the final stop of the day, and we got us a level 3. So it looks like this is be the last one. So one full hoe rotation, and that'll do it. See if we can get him taken out here. 232 to 272. Looks like he's got that like crown rack, the one that where all the tines kind of bend outwards. All right, there we go. I'm gonna wait for him to lift his head, cause their lungs do weird things when they stretch their neck. And then we got a 215 to 255. So unless he's max score, he ain't gonna be it. He ain't gonna be it anyways, cause I missed him. But let's go over here and pick up this last level 3, and then we'll do a final tally of what the damage was. And then sometimes you'll have a whole rotation on herd management with no diamonds, because like after once this is just my initial stack. Like once I'll just go through and shoot everything from this point on, and if diamonds spawn, diamonds spawn. But I'm not gonna like force the issue anymore. But that's just so I can have me a nice little easy setup to try to get another great one, because they have so many different racks. You know, it's not that I just want to have a million great ones in my lodge. I just want the racks. Like the racks are neat. Like that's the whole purpose of this game, is to get neat racks. Oh yeah, I like that. It's got the the back 3 go out and the front 4 come in. Like that is very nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed. All right. Get them taxed up. Nice little screeny of them. And that'll do it. So we got us another diamond. And that's one whole rotation of my grind. And next time I'll go do the red deer, and then I'll go do the moose. And about once a week I'll do each one. Or once every 3 weeks I'll do each one. I'm not trying like my hardest to get, you know, another great one, whitetail or moose or red deer. Oh, and then I'll throw in the black bear I'll do randomly because I hate that grind because it's at night. I got lucky and got him like within like 1,200 kills, and it was one of the ones I liked, so I am perfectly fine. So at least it wasn't one of the ones, like it wasn't like the Punisher bear that looks completely fantastical. I got the one that looks like he's got like the brown streaks down the side of his face, and he's just chestnut or something like that. So yeah, I got fabled chestnut, I believe. And that'll do it. So let's go see what these guys look like in the lodge. And all right, here we are in the lodge. We got the 258, 263, the 268, and the 274, which is my biggest whitetail ever. I believe I put my other biggest one on this, so I'm probably gonna break this apart and add them to this one. This is a 272.5. That was my biggest one outside of the great one. So that one's gonna have a 272, a 274, and the great one on it now. So herd management has its pros, herd management has its cons. EW, you know, during the stream, Jaxie said they didn't have no problem with it, and they don't even know why it was a discussion if it was a problem or not. It's just people figured out that the game keeps an average of the scores. So if all your whitetail have an average score of 150, then all you have to do is shoot whitetail until you have a bunch of whitetail that are under the score of 150, and that'll force it to spawn stuff further away from 150 on the top side, which will push it to where you're getting more diamonds. And the more you have below that average of 150 or 140, whatever whitetail average was probably at, you know, because level 1s are like 90 to 120. So I would guess the average is around 140, 160, somewhere in there. So as long as you have a bunch of whitetail under 140, 160, then you'll get more diamonds to spawn. And I think when people get like a hot map back in the day, and you know, nobody really knew what herd management was, I think that's what was happening. I think people would just happen to shoot enough stuff, and the scores would drop, and then some of their bigger stuff they shot would, you know, bound upwards to diamond, and they would get 2 or 3 diamonds, you know, within the 200 or 300 kills of their rotations. And it just happened that way because they happened to coincidentally herd manage at that moment. But then they went through and shot the ones again, and then the ones became 2s, and it increased their, you know, it made the average pull back to the middle from the top and the bottom. So that's all you have to do. Just shoot everything that's not shoot everything that's not below what you think the average score would be, which is basically take the top of bronze and take the bottom of diamond, look at the number that's probably in the middle, and try to keep everything below that. And if you do that, it'll make more diamonds spawn. And that's herd management in a nutshell. If y'all want a guide or anything on it, let me know. I'll make one. I don't have a problem with it. I don't have no problem with herd managing. I don't have no problem with not herd managing, because I only herd manage whitetail on Revontuli, red deer on New Zealand, and moose on Medved. But I still hunt moose everywhere else, and I still hunt red deer everywhere else. and I still hunt whitetail everywhere else. I don't only do them on the herd management. I just have them set up because it's something you can do. I don't know, it's just something to do in the game. And but that'll do it for today. So if y'all see anybody, that's doing this or not doing this, just have fun. That's all it is. Just, it's a game. Have fun. Have fun. Love everybody. All right. Well, that's going to do it for today. So I hope y'all have a blessed day. Much love and peace out, y'all.